Hello Gary, it's Jose Reyna with Keller Williams. I'm here in front of the property at 2461 Escalon. June and Joy just left. Here's a view of the street, very large, quiet street. This property is not on a main busy street, so it's really in the heart of the subdivision. I do have a gardener with the blower going on in the background here, but other than that, pretty quiet. Don't see a lot of cars going by. So let's go inside and take a look at the property. We'll come and look at the exterior. You know about the roof already. The front of the roof has the most, the front of the house has the most roof damage. Looks like the shake is deteriorating faster there than it is in the interior. We'll get to that in a little bit. The exterior also has some paint that's needed, at least on the trim. The main walls don't look so bad, but the trim does look like it needs some work. So coming in the main home, this home is very unique in that it's kind of cut up into angles, and we'll go through that. And there's a few things that I'll point out as well. The carpet is obviously needs some cleaning. I think you could probably get by with it for a couple of years, as long as you get a good thorough cleaning in here. The pad is so-so. We have a vaulted ceiling here, and as soon as I get out of the sun, it should lighten up the room a little bit. Everything's green, but it has a wonderful cathedral-style ceiling with a nice ceiling fan inside with recessed lighting. There is a fireplace that's gas. It is three-sided. We'll see that in the hallway. There's a couple of scuffs on the wall and some nail holes. Let's see here. The dining area has like a pergo-style flooring. Pretty basic. I would say it's the inexpensive version. A lot of lighting. The windows themselves are dual pane, but they're aluminum dual pane, so they will offer some good insulation, but not as good as the vinyl ones that we have now. The kitchen opens up to the dining area as well as the living room, and it's obviously tile countertops. Again, I think the cabinets will need some painting and some touch-up work. You're definitely going to want to probably invest in a a gas stove, and maybe an updated microwave with exhaust to it. Other than that, it's actually really nice. You can see there's a little bit of wear showing on the cabinets, but overall, it's not in bad shape at all. I think some paint and some new hardware would make this, and some new appliances will make this kitchen look amazingly well. There is what appears to be some old damage, water damage, underneath the sink. You can see they put the flooring, the pergo flooring, to hide what they had before. But I see some white, I see some damage there, some white calcium buildup, and I see a little bit there, which tells me that there was some, I don't want to say recent, but some older leaks as well. Going on to the, I'm going to go to the, why don't we go to the bed? Well, I think here. Here's a refrigerator. June measured it. It's refrigerator location. June measured it. It's about the correct dimensions for what you need. The refrigerator that you have will fit. I'm going to go to the bedrooms and then come to the outside in the back, just because I can hear the gardener in the background. This is a three-sided fireplace. There is a mirror above it on this side, the hallway, which is a little strange. The home does need a lot of just dusting and cleaning. There's a lot of dust built up. We do have a whole house fan, and I haven't tried it yet. I'll check it in a little bit and make sure it's operational. The wood flooring goes throughout the hallway. You have cabinets here. A lot of storage in this home. There's a pantry in the laundry room as well. The heater is on and is working very well. Here's the bathroom. A lot of angles in this bathroom in this house, a lot of cuts. Here we have the shower in the guest bath. What I'm noticing in all the bathrooms here is that the grout is either discolored or may need to be redone to be able to seal this correctly. We got a little bit of cracks, nothing major on the little cracks, but the grout itself to me is more of a concern. Coming around here, again, we're showing a little bit of wear on the cabinets, but overall it's got a good layout, good space. There's exhaust fans in here. They're not always on because I can see a little bit of stains in the register. If you kind of take a look up there, see some stains. Coming down here, back into the bedrooms. Actually, the bedrooms are really decent size, not too big. They do have ceiling fans, and the closets are have average or a little bit of larger size. This bedroom here is the first one. There's the alarm box. Average size. The carpet in the bedrooms is much better than the carpet in the living room. All the ceiling fans do have a thin layer of dust on the blades, so I can tell you right now, whoever lived here before did not do a whole lot of cleaning. So it's something that Joy said she'd love to do. She knows how to dust. Here we have another ceiling fan, again showing some dust. This room is a little bit larger than the first, and what I did notice is it has a huge closet. There's homemade shelving that's been put in here. It's a little odd shaped, the shelving, but I think it's something you can definitely work on and make good use of as you live in the home. Again, I would probably go ahead and repaint the interior as well as the exterior. We're seeing some chipping going on in here. It's just basically wear and tear. This is the master bedroom. Really a good sized bedroom. It's got a ceiling fan also, again, that needs a little dust. As we go into the house, or into the bathroom, I do want to tell you that there is some water damage, but I'm going to try, I don't know if I can get the angle right. There's an area here where the texture is slightly off. You might be able to see it from one side to another. So from, let's see if I can get this. So from here to here, and there's a line right there, there was some work done on the shower, and it looks like it's still leaking. So it's an area of concern that we are going to have to, I'm going to ask about. We have a beautiful walk-in shower. The shower doors and the window have been removed, and they've replaced it with a curtain pole, so it's something that I would probably put back in at some time. Looking over here is where we have the issue. It's a double-headed shower, and this is where the leak is at. I also think that because the grout isn't properly sealed, you're getting leaks. So there is a potential of flooding if this shower is turned on. We'll have to figure out what's going on there. The flooring itself is vinyl in here, and shows there's discoloration right there, along there, goes all the way through to there, and even over there. So this area has been flooded before, so it's definitely a thing you're going to want to probably take a look at. You do have a ceiling light or a skylight in here, which is really nice. It's at an angle, and you have a walk-in closet, which is a really good size. You can see there's the doors. We have here some nice storage for sweaters or shoes or whatever you'd like. The bathroom or the commode is in here. The pocket doors and all these, wherever they're at, are actually in really good shape. They do need to be touched up. But overall, nice layout. Weird, little bit of a weird angle. You can see some of the water damage down there. Normally, around the shower stall, I'd say that's kind of a normal thing, but because it's so extensive, obviously it's an area of concern, and they already know about it. So they're going to disclose it. Definitely some issues there. So I'm going to go back through the kitchen to the laundry room, and we're going to go through the garage, which I really like. I think it's a good sized garage. But here we have some homemade cabinets, and we have hookups for both gas and electric. The good thing about having the gas hookup there, you should be able to easily get gas hooked up into the stove. So it should be a pretty much easy connection either in the attic, or you can even run it through here across the way if you choose to. But remember, you do have a pocket door here that would prevent you going right through that wall. You'd have to go behind it. But overall, not bad. Here's a laundry room, which June really liked. Or laundry room, the pantry, which June really liked. It's right off the kitchen, so it's in a good area. Again, for the most part, needs to be cleaned up a little bit. Definitely showing wear and tear, especially right there in the corners. Going out to the garage, we have a two-door garage, each on their own garage door opener. The garage is drywalled. However, there was a stairway put in, and the firewall is now broken. So chances are, I don't know if an appraiser would call it out, they should, but unless there's a firewall on the other end of the... Sorry about that, we got disconnected, but unless there's a firewall behind me, chances are that's gonna need to be sealed up or have a new metal fireproof door put up there. Garage doors themselves are in good shape. In here is the water heater. Looks like there's some past damage, water damage here. The water heater itself looks newer, so it's hard to tell if that's recent or old, but I do see some discoloration in the back that would be a concern, and I've got some close-ups here. Again, I don't know how old or new it is, but there's definitely moisture being built up there. That's it for the garage door, or the garage, pretty much. It's all in good shape. Here's the backyard, patio area. Very nice patio area. A lot of vegetation that's a little bit overgrown. I take that back a bit. There was a above ground pool here at one time. No longer is. Moving along to the side of the house where the RV access is, or the side access is, you have plenty of space back here. I'd remove that shed, and you should be in good shape to be able to get your storage vehicles in. Looking at the roof, it's actually not bad here. It's actually better in the back than it is in the front. On this side over here, we do see some moss growing on the edges of the sorry, I'm trying to get an angle here, on the edges of the roof. Let me get back over here a little more. We can get some better views of it. So there's definitely a concern for a lot of moisture. You know as well as I do, the shake is pretty much reaching the end of its life. So for the most part, what we're going to see is just a lot of moss buildup. And there you go. So kind of hard to get it from the amount of light here. There we go. So it goes all the way the length of the house on this side of the house, so it goes all the way across. Needs a lot of work. But for the most part, we kind of knew that going into it. I have a little storage area here. It looks like they might have had rabbits. The fence, although it's leaning, is actually really sturdy. I didn't see too much shaking going on when I shook it right here, where the roots coming through. So for the most part, definitely has a lot going for it, but as the listing mentioned, it needs some TLC. Let me get you a picture of the side of the house. So it's gonna get a little noisy here as I'm headed out to the front where the guy is, gardener's blowing, but I'll do what I can to get some good video for you here. I love the brick. It shows very, very nicely. And overall, it's a nice house, good corner lot. June was very impressed by it and liked it a lot. So I think she's definitely, as long as you're in agreement and you like the exterior, she really liked the interior. She liked the uniqueness of it. I'll run some comparables and get them over to you. I hope this helps give you an idea of what needs to be done. Let me give you a little bit of picture here. You can see need some painting there, as well as in the trim. And even over on the fireplace flute in the front, it's going to need some work as well. So overall, you got something to start with. Hopefully it's something we can move forward on and put an offer on, and we'll go from there. Thank you, Gary. Talk to you soon. Bye.